Welcome to your daily focus for December the 4th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now we have December the 4th. So the 4 energy. That could be family, absolutely. It could be wanting that comfort, wanting that feeling of security, wanting that feeling of being grounded. Laying a solid foundation. If we add up December the 4th, 2019, we come out to a 10. Okay, and I think for the majority of the year, it's been 19 coming down to the 10. We don't have the 19 energy, which is the I Am, the Sun card. We don't have that today, maybe because the actual Sun is in Sagittarius, and that is more of a collective energy rather than the I Am. So 10 is the wheel. And the Wheel Fortune card denotes the energy of the wheel card denotes that you are moving into a lighter energy. You are moving into something new. You are moving into something better, and you are moving away from the things that weigh you down, the things that have been completed. 1 plus 0 is a 1. So that's the Magician. So know that your thoughts are powerful. Everything starts with a thought. Of course, we have to put intent behind that thought in order to make it tangible and real. But the thought alone, that's where it begins. So yes, new moon affirmations today, your mission statement, a mantra, an affirmation even about who you are becoming, what you are stepping into. Not if you will, or you want, you wish, you hope, you dream, although that's a lot of the Piscean energy that we'll be feeling with the moon, but really believe that that is coming your way. Because your brain, and it's been proven scientifically, your brain will start to believe you. If you tell your brain a story enough times, it's, you ever meet somebody and they're like such a good liar, they actually start believing the stuff they're telling you, and it's not true, and yet they are convinced that it is because they've told their brain that so many times that they start to actually believe that as their reality, and they adopt that reality going forth. So what kind of reality do you want to adopt going forth? Is it one where you're saying, I don't have enough money to pay the bills? Or is it one where you are saying, I am a money magnet? Is it one where I can't trust anybody, nobody loves me? Or is it one where everywhere I go, I'm greeted with and embraced with love and kindness and support? What is the reality that you are imagining that you want to make tangible in your life? So keep it positive. Absolutely. We have Sagittarius, Sun in Sagittarius, so that is a very optimistic energy. We're looking for new adventures. We're looking for new opportunities. We're looking for learning experiences. We want to grow our knowledge, our wisdom. And we have the moon in Pisces. So our spirituality. Yes, some things about endings, completion, absolutely, with Pisces. But spirituality. Meditate today, pray today. Just sit in quiet contemplation for a few minutes today. Let the messages come to you. We have a higher spiritual awareness, and we can really tap into our creativity. And the Sag Sun is there to give us that high energy, to motivate us, to want to go forward, to want to step into new experiences. Let's get the cards out and see what they have to say. Four of Swords is back. Four of Swords says This is the rest and recuperation card, yes. Um, but it's the warrior coming off the battlefield. So the battle is over. It's time to hang up your weapons. It's time to take off your armor. It's time to rest and recuperate. But it's also a time to start to feel that light cascading in through that window and hitting you and feeling the warmth of that light. And seeing what could be tomorrow for yourself. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to be in a battlefield. Sleeping with one eye open, not eating properly, you know, always on, and we kind of do it in our everyday lives, aren't we? That we're always on edge. We're kind of like fearful or full of anxiety, and we've got to get this done, or someone's going to yell at us, and we've got to do this, or what will the neighbors think, and we've got to do that, or well, I can't be seen like this, and I can't do this because everybody will talk about it this way. And so we live in this fear of not being accepted, or not doing enough, or not being enough. You are enough. You are enough already. You don't need to improve on that. You just need to let the real you out. So you're on that battlefield. The war is over. You come in, you hang up your weapons, you take off your armors, you lay down, and you know what? It's completely different than the battlefield. There's birds singing outside. There's children laughing and playing outside. There's a new energy that you are going to be stepping into. So get excited about that new energy. And if you need healing, then heal. If you need forgiveness, then forgive yourself. Don't worry about forgiving anybody else right now. Really, the energy has really been on your own forgiveness of you. Where you thought you dropped the ball, where you thought you mismanaged, or you misspoken, or you acted in a way or didn't act in a way that you regret in some way. Forgive yourself. Know that you did the best for you at the time. Get excited about your tomorrow. Feel that sun coming through that window and hitting your face and warming you. Ace of Pentacles. Whenever the Ace of Pentacles shows up, I get this feeling that something is going to come to you today. So be open to things that will come to you today. Go with the flow. But something comes to you to help move you in the direction that you actually want to go. You may have found the perfect job of your dreams, but you don't have a vehicle that will get you from A to B. Not with what you got in the bank. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody mentions that they know somebody who has to move, and they can't take their vehicle with them, and they have very limited time, and they just want some money to get grounded in their next destination, so they're willing to sell it cheap. And it's right in the amount that you can actually afford, and that car shows up in your life. Or maybe you have a job interview, and you're like, wow, I have got nothing in my closet to wear to a job because I've been raising kids or just unemployed for so long that my clothes really, I can't wear that. And the neighbor 3 doors down shows up and says, listen, you're about my size and I've got all these clothes and I'm cleaning out the closets, and if you can use any of it, great. If not, do you want to pass it on to a charity or somebody you know who could use it? And you open it up and it's all kinds of business suits. Exactly what you needed. You don't know where to begin, and all of a sudden you bump into somebody at the coffee shop and they tell you step A, B, C, and D. or they put you in contact with the right people. Or maybe you need a small hunk of change to come in to really get you to where you're going. And all of a sudden that money appears. What are you asking for? Expect it. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about this new pathway to abundance. And abundance, for me, is probably very different than your definition of abundance. Some people, it's just very good health. They just want their health. Others, it's money. Others, it's the bills paid. Others, it's their spirituality. Others is success in their career. Others is really being of service to others. So what does abundance mean to you? Or maybe it's a combination of those things. Different degrees of it, all forming that perfect path forward. I think Dylan wants in. He's not coming in. And look at this. We have the Queen of Cups. It's about loving yourself. It's about knowing that you are deserving. It's about, yeah. Now, the other day I pulled this card. Dylan, you have to lay down. I pulled this card and I saw her kind of take that cup and just dump it out. To refill it with exactly what she wants. So maybe it's time that we just take our cup that's half full. It's never half empty. It's half full. And just dump it and say, okay, now I'm going to fill it with exactly my intent, my focus of what I want to do, what I want to succeed in, the joy that I want to bring into my life. And sit there for 5 minutes and contemplate it. Sit there and think about moving forward. Baby steps, perhaps. Giant leaps, perhaps. He's not very happy with me right now. But it is about knowing that you are deserving enough. That whoever told you that you weren't deserving, or you weren't talented enough, or you weren't beautiful enough, or you weren't tall enough, or you weren't, I don't know, whatever they told you. I could go on with the descriptions for a while if you want, but you know what they've told you, or maybe you don't. But something calls you. Something still says you really want to go that way. You know, it's like the artist who says they could never paint, but yet they get a paintbrush in their hand 30 years later and they're painting masterpieces. Because of somebody else's opinion, we form our truth of us. And it should be your own opinion of you that forms your truth about you. So know that you are deserving. Know that you are worthy. And we've got the red and black on there. Okay, so it's like a newfound courage that you can tap into of what you're going to do. So it could be decisions and making up your mind that you're going to give it a try. You're going to go for it. You're going to write out that plan. You're going to change a part of your life in some way that is beneficial to your path forward, that harmonizes with your focus forward. So I think there is some sort of motivation that drives us today, and it could be whatever comes to us. I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles in the middle like that, it's telling us that something good will happen in our lives. And it could be just words being said to us, or we overhear a conversation, or we read something that ignites us from the inside out. That challenges us in some way to get motivated and step into that path. Know that you're out of the war zone. Know that there's a whole brand new tomorrow waiting for you. So I guess today is inner knowledge and inner truth. I mean, really with the one energy, it's the I am. Who do you want to be going forward? Do you want to be at the top of the game when it comes to your career? Do you want to be that person in the community that helps? That makes a difference? Do you want that beautiful family? Do you want that wonderful relationship? Do you want to raise your spirituality? Do you want to feel healthy? I am. I make many decisions and then I make them right. I make many decisions and then I make them right. We decide to do a million things every day, even when we're on autopilot. We decided to be on autopilot. You know, we wake up, we hit the alarm clock, we have breakfast and jump in the shower and drink our coffee or our tea. And even though we brush our teeth the same way every day and we follow the same routines for most of our mornings and our afternoons and our evenings, and we allow ourselves to be on autopilot, it's safe, it's secure. But we're making a decision actually to allow ourselves to stay on autopilot. So maybe we need to look a little bit more at our routines, our day-to-day, in what we do. Try holding your toothbrush with your other hand and brush your teeth. If you don't believe that you're on autopilot, try that. So it's time to be conscious of what decisions you're making for yourself. Do you want to be on autopilot? Do you want to try something new and different? Do you want to step into something that will bring about wisdom? Do you want to follow your intuition today? Your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation of thought against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you now want. So maybe part of it is asking ourselves if we like our routine, or do we need to change in it? Do we want to add something that'll bring us joy? That's been a message over the last several weeks. How do we bring more joy into our life? How do we experience it on a consistent basis? Deciding what you want now. And it can be very different and it can be very radical from yesterday, or it could be the same. It could be just a minor change to see if it works. Try it on. You can change your mind. You can go back to doing what you were doing the next day if it didn't work, if you didn't like it. But I think today is a day where we will get maybe a new experience if that's what we are asking for to move us into a new direction. See what our animals have to say. So rest and recuperation, meditation, prayer, reflection. That's where we will find our inner strength. That's where we will find our dreams. That's where we will find our potential. Ask yourself, what do you want to do going forward? What do you want to step into? And the Ace of Pentacles is there in the middle to say, I will bring something to you to help you move forward. So decide what forward means to you. Now remember, we have the Queen of Cups there at the end reminding us that you are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. That you were beautiful from the moment of your conception. We don't get them often, but hey, I'm all for it. Party time with the monkeys. They don't come out too often in this deck, so I like it when they do. Celebrate silliness, positivity. Celebrate what you want to see more of. Celebrate what you want to see more of. Monkey wants you to know that you have been serious for far too long and it's time to act silly and celebrate, even if there is nothing to celebrate. Create something. Put on party hats, get balloons, and simply celebrate you. If you've been taking time to have, if you have been taking time to have fun, maybe it is those around you who are the party poopers. Look to see if your group of friends are negative factors in your life and change accordingly. Everyone deserves at least one friend that is sensible, but it's always good to have those who keep you with the fun in your life too. Monkey might also be telling you that you may be invited to attend a celebration, a birthday, an anniversary, a promotion, and that this day will be something positive to attend. And we started off yesterday, right? If I'm not mistaken, with the Three of Cups, which is celebration and good news and party. So it's continuing. That energy is continuing. So step into it, and if there's nowhere to be seen that you can step into it, then do as the monkeys are saying and create the happiness and the silliness and the fun and the giggles and the joy around you. Attend an event that you might be invited to, even if you don't feel like it. You may meet someone who could assist you in changing your life, whether for love or for a career. Monkey says to network. So get out there, socialize, have fun. I think we will be naturally motivated today if we allow it. We will be inspired today if we allow it. We'll be given a helping hand today if we allow it. So stay in the now, go with the flow. Create the smiles around you. Know that you are deserving. Think about where you want to be going forward. Your 1 week plan, your 6 month plan, your 1 year plan, your 5 year plan, your 20-year plan. It doesn't matter. But know that today is the first day that you are taking a step in the right direction consciously. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.